Success. It's tough to measure, mainly because it's tough to define, because what successful means to me is different than what it means to you. Success, it means something different to everybody. For some people, success equals fast cars and easy women. Others, it's a secure, stable job and a happy and healthy family. Now, I am not going to stand up here and claim to know the secrets to success, all right? To be honest, I'm still trying to figure out what it means and what it looks like to me. But I do know 7 things that will absolutely destroy your success trajectory. All right, check it out. I want to be successful. I'm not ashamed to admit it, and I'd assume that you want to be successful as well. We all want to be successful, whatever that means to us. But a lot of people, everybody wants to be successful, but are you willing to do the things that it takes in order to be successful, whatever that means to you? Now, like I said, I'm not going to stand up here and claim to know the secret. If you do X, Y, and Z, the Alpha M7 step plan to being nothing like that, because if you find one, let me know, because I'm looking for it. But what I do know is that there are 7 specific things that I find myself from time to time doing, I see other people doing, and you may be doing as well. These things are absolutely preventing you from being successful. Number 1, and these are in no specific order, is Facebook, social media, even Twitter, Pinterest. I don't care which social media outlet. Social media in general. How much time during the day are you spending looking at what other people are doing? Playing around, tooling around, losing time. How much time during the day? How much time during the week? How much time during the month? How much time during the year? How much time are you wasting looking at stuff that doesn't matter as opposed to doing something productive, huh? It's probably more than you should be. I know at times I find myself like sitting there like just looking, like I'm like, what am I doing? And all of a sudden I'll see some like dancing bear, and all of a sudden it'll like snap me back into reality. It's like, really? Is this going to help project me and propel me to my goal? No. Do I care what Susie Q from college is doing with her kid on her birthday? No. Unless it's my kid. Because I don't know what success looks like to you, but for me, it doesn't look like my friend's Twitter feed. Number 2, you think that you are a hard worker when you're really just delusional. And you're like, yo, seriously? That was below the belt. But I know that in times, I'll use myself as an example. All right, there have been times where I'm like, oh my God, I'm such a hard worker, I'm so busy, and really, I'm busy with stuff that doesn't matter. What are you doing to fill your free time? All right, there's a difference between being busy and being productive. Being busy isn't something to strive for. Being productive, on the other hand, absolutely is. Number 3, you give up too easily. When the tough gets going, you do something else, because the thought of actually having to persevere and work through things is too much for you to handle, all right? If you are somebody who gives up way too easy, you get any slight hint of resistance in any capacity, you're like, whatever, I didn't want that anyway, and you're on to the next thing. If this is you, you are never going to ultimately achieve your goals and the desired success level that you're striving for. Number 4, you don't visualize the future goal, all right? You work just for right now on the project at hand, what you see in front of us, the short-term goal, all right? But true long-term success requires foresight and vision. You've got to keep your eye down the road a little bit, all right? That doesn't mean disregard all the things you have to do right now, but realize that what you're doing now is building the foundation for the future. Number 5, are you a risk taker? Successful people are, but not just random haphazard like I'm driving drunk without my seatbelt type of risk. I'm talking about calculated risks. You weigh the options, you weigh the potential outcome, both good and bad, and you make the best decision possible. But guys, I'm here to tell you that you are never ultimately going to be successful unless you're willing to put yourself out there. Having the ability or the willingness to potentially fail is an absolute benefit. And sometimes these calculated risks, even though you thought about them, sometimes they just don't work out. And you know what successful people do? That's all right. I learned something. I know what not to do next time, and you make another calculated risk. Guys, nothing great was ever achieved because it was easy. Number 6, you're not able to recognize and seize opportunities when they present themselves to you. Now, here's the deal. All right, if you expect all opportunities to come wrapped in a nice little bow and put on your desk and be like, here's an opportunity, John. There you go, open it, it's for you. You're gonna be waiting a long time and sorely disappointed. Guys, opportunities don't always look like you think they're going to. You've got to look, survey the scene, recognize these opportunities, even if they look different. and seize them. Go out and grab them, gentlemen, because if you don't, somebody else will. Number 7, and this one's gonna sting a little, all right? One of the things that we do that totally prevents us from moving forward and excelling in our lives, careers, relationships, and everything is surrounding ourselves with people that we really probably shouldn't be associating with. You are, all right? Your success is going to be the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with during the day. Now, this is tough. All right, because you think about it right now, take an inventory of your 5 closest friends or the 5 people during the day that you spend the most time with. Are they losers? Are you not exactly happy with where you are right now? Well, guess what? They're not going to raise you up to the top, okay? They're not going to make you look better. They're going to bring you down. Successful people surround themselves with successful people. Me, personally, you know who I want to be friends with? I want to be friends with people that are smarter, that are more successful. I want people that are like here in my mind, all right? I want to be here. I want to be the low man on the totem pole. Why? Because I'm going to scurry up that freaking ladder like a squirrel chasing a nut. All right, guys, surround yourself with successful people. If you're currently hanging out with people that don't have drive, don't have motivation, that are kind of losers, lovable losers, but losers nonetheless, reevaluate your current circle and adjust. If this means you've got to cut some ties or maybe not hang out quite so much, it's okay. If you need to seek out other people to bring them into your life, into your circle, I suggest you do that as well. Success. We all want it. I think we're all ultimately striving for it, but what it looks like, I really don't know. I don't know what it looks like to you. I don't know what it looks like to me. And I don't know exactly how to get there yet. But I'm trying to figure it out for me, and I hope you try and figure it out for you. But if you're currently implementing some of these 7 things that we talked about, I'll tell you something. Your trajectory, your success is it's like you got the crappy fuel, right? You got to offload the stuff. You put the good stuff in, and boom, to the moon you're going.